All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. The double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS who rules well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of the video is It's All Coming Together, M.O.T.B. Right? And pretty much, hey, Esau Edom is moving with great wrath because he knows he have but a short time, That's Revelations 12 and 12. And issuing forth this M.O.T.B system and all these different decrees and laws and bills that's being passed, regarding this M.O.T.B. Every day you wake up. I mean, for the most part, every time you look up now, it's a new thing that's happening. Entry exit systems are being issued forth in Mexico, UK, Israel. Payment systems are changing, and it's moving real quick. Right? Revelation 12 and 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth ye have but a short time." Right? I mean, it's clear as day with World War III amplifying in the background, right? And as that's happening, Esau is pushing out these different decrees and setting up the system. So when the powers go off, when they come back on, it's already there. You have this YouTube demands government ID to watch videos. Even with your ID, you have where you need a certain type of ID now to get on the planes, right? That goes into your entry exit system. You need a special ID, because the new IDs, I guess they put it up in the system, the new system that they have usually comes with like a gold star or a black star in the right hand corner for America, but they're setting this thing up all over the world. So now we have YouTube doing something with its IDs. Right, let's listen to a little bit of this.
YouTube is going to demand a government ID if their AI determines you're not 18. And how are they going to, what metrics are they going to use to determine your age? They won't tell you. That's a secret. That's going to be done in the dark. That's opaque. Just trust us and send me your ID before you get to watch. And then I know what you're watching. So guess what? YouTube is rolling out age estimation tech. This is real. They're rolling out age estimation tech to identify U.S. teens and apply additional protections. So whenever they say they're trying to protect you, what that means is they're trying to control you and censor other people. And that's
right. Just like the prophets, the men of the Lord have been telling you, right? From elder apostle to her on down, the men of GMS, right? From the 1960s going into the 70s, that these devils roll out RFID chip, right, which is here now, and they will force it on the people for total control, right? This is the great testing that shall test the hope of the planet Earth. Let me grab that in Revelations, I believe it's the 3rd chapter. Yeah, Revelations 3 and 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." So that's exactly what we're doing, we return back to the Lord. We have the information, we have the understanding, which is this wisdom. In scripture say, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." So we know what to not take this mark, and that is the hour of temptation where this devil will try to push this thing forth on the whole world, and basically take away certain things that you need. Because with this device, you will need it to buy and sell and operate in the world once he does that. And we can see it's moving quick as hell. Like I just said, everywhere you look, there's a new video regarding this system being set up.
That's exactly what this is, right? And so they're using this new tech to try to estimate how old you are. And if their AI tech decides you're not 18, it won't let you have access to certain videos on YouTube.
And they could just shut down your account, like the one guy that's building he's using plastic to fuel, right? And the thing about that is the fact that a lot of these things can already be made, but then you can go around the devil, right? You would have to pay the banking elites, the Rothschilds, right? Esau Edom, the JOOs going into their system regarding the Federal Reserve. If you could just put plastic inside your vehicle or water, you won't need to pay them. So they will never let that happen because they want you to spend the money. So anyway, they some hackers, which are hackers are the JOOs that run the road. They hacked this account and they shut it down, because they didn't want him operating or showing the people, or drawing too much attention to it, right? Because now we're all looking, and more than likely, pretty soon he might just, who knows what might happen. We'll have to wait and see. Um, but yeah, Slocky, I went off. I forgot the point I was trying to make, but that's a point in itself, right? There's lessons within lessons, but let's just continue.
Even though you can go and have all the access you want to porn everywhere else.
Right. I was gonna say like they can just shut it down regardless. They can just cut it off. With this system, with this control system, they can just shut it off if they wanted to, basically, and give you some retarded ass reason. Like even now, you got small problems that happen now. What about Apple? You go on your bank account. Apple took 99 cents. Apple took 1.99. Like Apple, where the fuck is this 1.99 coming from? Who the fuck knows, right? So and then you call them. You're like, yo, what is this thing for? And they say, oh, well, it's just a whole charger or whatever. It'll return back to you. It's bullshit.
On the internet, like you could be 6 years old and type in porn, it's going to come up on your computer. But
does YouTube have porn?
No, this is about them just trying to have more control. Here's what it's about, Kurt. And I'll tell you what it's really about is come see me do stand-up comedy in Rutherford, New Jersey, Manhattan, the Village Underground, Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. But on Tuesday, YouTube announced it's beginning to roll out age estimation technology in the United States to identify teen users in order to provide a more age-appropriate experience. The company says it will use a variety of signals to determine the user's possible age, regardless of what the user entered as their birthday when they signed up for an account. So it doesn't matter what you tell them. They're going to try to figure out if you're
all right. Let me continue.
You're a kid or not.
They're going to
Yeah, it don't matter what you say. It matters what they say. Total control. All right, let me grab this revelation because the system is already here. All right, so they have the RFID chip, right? But they also already have the palm scanners. This is the prototype. This RFID chip will be the prototype. This is the first, right? The scriptures say in Daniel that knowledge shall increase. This is just what they got right now. If they was to continue, they'll try to find a way to make it better. But this is what they have now. So we got the palm readers already, just like you go and with your credit card, or your phone, you tap it, and that's the same way you tap with your phone. But that's just the beginning. The system is here. Like I said, palm readers. Everything is pretty much online. That 2020 event came in. You couldn't go shopping. What you had to do? Everything online. You had to do all that shit online. So now that's where we're at. So the system is here. They have the RFID chip. People already got it. The palm readers is the basic thing. It's already in the stores. All you have to do is what that little number thing where you type your PIN in. Just put that inside the store. It's not even complicated. I don't think it's that complicated to have one with the palm reader. It's electric. You got a lot of things that you can do. Like if you forgot your bank card, I know at my bank I got Wells Fargo. You forgot your bank card, you can go online and get a temporary PIN, just a number, and then you can go into your account, a digital weight. You don't even need your card. Everything's already set up, right? All you need is an event and then bomb. They already got you in the system. It's all ready to go. Right. And then now they're just passing these different laws, to make you understand that this is where they're headed to, basically. All right, so let me grab it. The beast from the earth, right? Revelation 13:11, it says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, America, right? And he exercises all the power of the first beast, right? The first beast was the Roman Empire, right? But we have the revised Roman Empire now, which is America. It says, and he causeth the earth and them which dwell upon therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. They're following in the footsteps after the Roman Empire, right? The same thing the Roman Empire did. Esau pretty much is just doing the same thing because that's how he do. He's not. He's just copying Roman Empire. The structure, the laws, the Senate, all of that stuff, right? It says, and he doeth great wonders so that he make the fire come down from heaven on the earth and the sight of men. It was a great wonder when the nuclear missile was made, and he dropped them things on Japan, right? It says, and deceiveth them. All right, Salakia. I don't remember where I left off at. I kind of messed this up by accident, but I'm back. So it could have just cut off. I'm not too sure, but I'll just play this video again. and bring out the scriptures on it.
YouTube is going to demand a government ID if their AI determines you're not 18. And how are they going to, what metrics are they going to use to determine your age? They won't tell you. That's a secret. That's going to be done in the dark. That's opaque. Just trust us and send me your ID before you get to watch. And then I know what you're watching. So guess what? YouTube is rolling out age estimation tech. This is real. They're rolling out age estimation tech to identify U.S. teens and apply additional protections. So whatever they say they're trying to protect you, what that means is they're trying to control you and censor other people. And that's exactly what this is, right? And so they're using this new tech to try to estimate how old you are. And if their AI tech decides you're not 18, it won't let you have access to certain videos on YouTube. Even though you can go and have all the access you want to porn everywhere else on the internet, like you could be 6 years old and type in porn, it's going to come up on your computer. But
does YouTube have porn?
No, this is about them just trying to have more control. Here's what it's about, Kurt. And I'll tell you what it's really about is come see me do stand-up comedy in Rutherford, New Jersey, Manhattan, the Village Underground, Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. But on Tuesday, YouTube announced it's beginning to roll out age estimation technology in the United States to identify teen users in order to provide a more age-appropriate experience. The company says it will use a variety of signals to determine the user's possible age, regardless of what the user entered as their birthday when they signed up for an account. So it doesn't matter what you tell them. They're going to try to figure out if you're a kid or not.
They're going to estimate it like the carnival?
It's like the carnival. Yeah, guess my age. When the YouTube identifies a user as a teen, it introduces new protections and experiences, which include disabling personalized advertising, safeguards that limit repetitive viewing of certain types of content, and enabling digital well-being tools such as screen time and bedtime reminders, among others. So they're going to be like your parent on YouTube. YouTube is going to be like parenting you.
What in the hell is this?
So instead of your parent doing this, YouTube's going to do this for you. It's going to tell you when it's time to go to bed. It's going to tell you when you've watched enough. It's going to disable certain advertising content. These protections already exist on YouTube, but have only been applied to those who verified themselves as teens, not those.
Right. So, like I said earlier, which I actually think you guys probably got it all, but, if you didn't, Revelations 13 and 16, it said, and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, right? It's goes to that M.O.T.B, right, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. His wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 right? And it goes into Esau eating the wicked, the rulers of the earth right now. Currently, they're going to push this M.O.T.B device on the people. And this is the time of temptation, time of testing. Revelations 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon thee, upon the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. Right? So we already know M.O.T.B, this thing is moving fast. Lord willing, edify from the lesson. Shalom. To the elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.